Hey, it's Ty. I've got this Craftsman zero turn here that's been leaking hydro oil out of one of these transmissions pretty bad. So after cleaning up all the gunk on here to see where she's leaking from, we found out it's leaking from the shaft seal right around the parking brake gear mesh area here. So behind that parking cog there, that gear, it's on a spline shaft. That seal had popped out. It wasn't all the way out, but it was enough to where it was just barely keeping this thing from pouring out like crazy, but under pressure it would just seep through there. I could pull it out with my finger, pretty loose. So we're replacing the seal. Cleaned the shaft up here first, little wire wheel, and cleaned the port, made sure that was all good. But there's a little tip I'm going to share with you that I had an old timer teach me, and he'd smack me if he heard me calling him old. I've used this a couple different times for just kind of some places where the seal is not really held in by a washer or a bolted on component, things like that. This is kind of just a free seal, and if it popped out before, it might pop out again. I had to do this on a Polaris. If you just take you a little punch and just slightly tap around the casting here to just kind of make a little indent in, you'll see what I've done right here. I've got 3 points. I've just kind of dented that aluminum, and your thought process might be, well, why would you do that? If you put a seal on right, it's not going to go anywhere. Hey, I agree with you, but stuff happens, and this is one of those little things to where if you at least do this, if the seal does want to move, it's not going to come out. And you say, well, if it moves, it's still going to leak. Hey, we're just eliminating issues is all we're doing. And when we dimple that aluminum on there, if you ever needed to change this seal, you could take you a little Dremel stone or something, just kind of sand those little burrs down and get the seal out. And then you could reclock your dimples on the next install if you wanted to do that. But for what this is, this works pretty well. And it's kind of a fail-safe, if you would, to keep that seal from blowing completely out. All the fluid we've lost already. Unfortunately, there's no reservoir on these models here for this transmission, but there are fill caps. And you can kind of see down through these openings here, you've got a plug. So we're going to put the fluid back in here, which is going to be our 20W50 transmission fluid there. Well, it's not even transmission fluid technically, but it's hydrostatic transmission fluid. So it is a specific weighted fluid for these transmissions. I'm going to have to find the spec on how much to fill, but I know my other side hasn't leaked. So I might pop that out just to see what our level looks like in there, because we do have to leave room for fluid expansion, so I can't just plumb it completely full, or else she definitely will blow a seal somewhere. So yeah, that's all we got to do, and then this guy will be ready to go again. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got for you guys. Thanks. God bless.